My man Dennis, Rosenhouse Sports. First time y'all catch me without a Nike shirt on. I'm wearing to call my agent. I don't have a Nike shirt on. I gotta call my agent. It's like call my man.
He just has Nike sneakers on right now.
I ain't matching. I don't know what they're talking about matching. Don't go there with that matching.
He's matching. He's matching, bro.
Call my agent.
And speaking of Nikes, just got these fresh new Buckeye sneakers in the mail.
That's right.
So first day wearing them.
Nike, that's all we represent. We waiting on y'all to sponsor us. Okay, I'm just letting you know that. All right, welcome to the No Hype Zone, y'all.
Yeah, hey guys, this is Seth and Lance. This is our 24th episode.
24. You know who 24?
Kobe.
Thank you.
Who else?
Like
Hey,
Who else?
that's all you need to
Who you
know.
got? Sean Springs.
That's all you
Sean
know.
Springs. Who is
Well,
Sean
he's a
Springs?
Seattle fan.
Beast Mode.
Sean Springs.
Beast Mode.
Okay.
Beast Mode.
Beast Mode was why?
Okay.
Speaking of Beast Mode, I'm still upset with Seattle about not letting
Sean
Marshawn
24.
getting the ball in that Super Bowl for New England. That's a big.
That's something that
I got a gripe about that.
I mean, I'm
Everyone's
just saying.
so mad at Pete Carroll for that. What if he actually would have completed that pass? Oh my God, you're the best quarterback, or you're the best coach ever.
Yep.
But because Russell Wilson threw that ball 2 inches to the inside, oh, Pete Carroll, you suck as a coach. What's your problem? That's the worst call ever.
So George, you telling me y'all in Seattle was cool with Pete Carroll calling that play?
Honestly, Lance, I don't talk about that.
Is that a Seattle code that y'all don't talk about it? I just want to know.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to argue the point where
Don't give me some time.
Better get him.
No, I'm gonna give him.
I'm telling you, if he would have completed that ball right on what was that second down when he threw that ball that it was intercepted.
Yeah.
If Russell Wilson would have thrown that ball 2 inches to the inside more, and it's like, holy cow, Seattle, you took down the beast. You out Belichick. Oh my God,
But
you're the
then I
greatest
would have
ever.
been mad because I would have been like, okay, yeah, you won the game, but why didn't you give the ball to, beast mode? It wasn't like he ain't brought you there all the way there to the Super Bowl.
But let me ask
and
you
then
this.
he just ran off 9 yards right before that play.
Now, let me ask you this: what if they would have ran the ball and he would have fumbled it, or if they would have stuffed him?
This is my shot.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
they should have.
Beast mode. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't say
But
that.
you never
That's
know,
like
man. You
You
never
don't
know.
know.
Nah, he
But what
don't.
if they would have stuffed him? Oh man, they should have thrown the ball. It was a
That's
horrible
three
call.
times and then throw it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
On fourth down?
No, there was second down. It was second
No, I'm saying there was second down. What if they would have stuffed him and it was fourth down? Now what do you do?
Stop it. But they were down how many? They were down nothing.
I can't remember. I don't know if they were down by
No, they was-
more than a touchdown.
I think they was down like by a few. Yeah, I think they was down by 6 or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they needed the touchdown, and to me, to have Marshawn Lynch be able to run off 9 yards, and then right there you 1 yard away, it looks like nothing can stop you, and then next thing you know, they throw the ball. I was hurt. I sat there for about 2 hours, like I was at prom and my prom date didn't show up. That's how bad I felt when they lost that game. I was really rooting for Seattle. But, I hate to kick the past off, but you had talked about Beast Mode. So, currently, guys, we here at the world famous Fern Barbershop. We here with my man Santana and my man George. We talk about him every show. This is where it goes down. A lot of the ideas for the show comes about superheroes.
Yeah, that's you guys, right?
Yeah, that's it. So Seth. So when I came back, every time I get my haircut, I'm always like, look, I got some new ideas for what we're gonna do for the show.
Well, speaking of new ideas, what is this Equalizer and John Wick thing you guys were just talking about?
Break it down, Santana.
We say who was winning, and if they had a battle, who would win the battle. We already know what the Equalizer win.
No, we don't know that.
Yeah,
no, we don't.
We put the bricks off him. You know what I'm saying?
Who do you guys say? Who will win
Because
the
he knows
battle?
what he's going for. He does what he
So
doing.
give us your argument.
You know what I'm saying? He's like the Lakers. They
you
know what
gotta-
they're doing.
See, John Wick at least the Equalizer don't get hurt.
Exactly.
They do.
John Wick
They
gets
do.
hurt. John Wick scares.
The Equalizer's
he
not
can
getting
kill
back
everybody in
down.
the room, but Equalizer, Denzel's role is effortless. I'm not gonna look like I'm not. It's like It Man, IP Man. You know what I'm saying?
He's awesome, dude.
You know what I'm saying? So if we gotta break it down into like put them sports tournaments, I think that Wick is more like Mike. No, Equalizer is more like Mike, and Wick is more like
Jordan?
Kobe.
No.
They're both the same people.
No.
Yeah.
You got that.
Jordan and Kobe are like the
Equalizer
same
like Kobe
person.
Bryant.
You got that
the
way
best
wrong.
player in the
Equalizer
planet.
and the Wick.
Wait. Kobe's the best player on the
Yes.
planet?
Yep. The Black
What?
Mamba, baby. all day.
Oh,
Black
my
Mamba,
Lord.
all day.
I'm
Black
not.
Mamba.
I can't
It
even.
all originated
Well, him
from
and
Mike.
Jordan are the same person, so you got to say
They're
the same.
literally.
That's the
It's the same
equalizer,
person.
Exactly.
John
They're
Wick.
like, they're literally the same person for the first 7 years of Kobe's career. He walked like Mike, talked like Mike,
Shoot bubblegum like Mike.
chewed bubble gum like Mike.
He had to put number 24 on. That was it.
Yeah, he chose
One over
24 because he
Jordan.
didn't want to choose 23.
One over Jordan.
Right. That's it. That's all it was. You know, when they did the interview
Right,
with
barbershop.
him and Tracy McGrady was saying that he was taking some practice shots.
Oh, where did he close
and they was like warming up. And Kobe was saying that,
Yeah.
you know, we was keeping score every time I did a turnaround shot on you. And Tracy McGrady was like, we was warming up. I didn't know we was keeping score. He said, no, I remember on my turnarounds I got 11 shots
You can do it for
and you only got 3. And Tracy was like, and Rachel Nichols had did the interview for the jump. So, you know, that's how competitive Kobe is. So it doesn't surprise me to see him get 24 over 23 because of, you know, Mike. But John Wick and the Equalizer are pretty much
So who you picking?
unstoppable.
Man? Who you picking?
I'm gonna say they both the same character. I'm
You
just
can't
gonna.
do that.
No, you can't do
You
that.
can't do that. You can't-
Wait.
Yeah, I'm going
Tell me real
in
quick. I want
advanced
to go back to this Kobe thing real quick. Nobody missed more shots in the NBA, or took more shots and missed than Kobe.
Well, who's
He's the
one
best
of the
Bryant.
all-time scoring
Oh
leader?
my Lord.
It's Kobe.
He's
the
the all-time
best
scoring
shot
leader.
taker.
They talked about this in church the other
He is
day.
not the all-time scoring leader.
They talked about this in
Church,
church.
church.
I'm going to church with. They talked about this the other day. That Kobe missed more shots than the law allows, but he's also the all-time scoring leader.
No, he's not.
He's
Kobe is not the all-time
Well, he's
scoring
not
leader.
the all-time. He's right there. He's ahead of Michael.
I don't think. Is he ahead of Michael?
Yes, he is.
All right.
He's ahead of Michael.
Yeah, because he took him
Go to stat sheet.
4,000 more shots than Michael did.
I'm not saying that to knock Mike. Everybody know I'm gonna be like Mike do. But I'm just trying to say that the truth of the matter is sometimes basketball players' mentality is you can miss 99 shots and you keep shooting till you that 100. That's my man Patrick. That's basketball is life. Patrick, if you're watching that like you do baseball is life, that's my basketball is life saving. Pew, right there. So what you got to say about
think
that?
So that's why Russell's gonna be the best player in the world, right?
Oh.
No.
Because he takes
cut it
99
off.
shots.
You
and
already
misses
know.
all of
So
them.
listen, so you just dropped a stake in Jurassic
Yeah,
Park
yeah,
right
you
now.
sure
It's
did.
just
Oh,
saying
no,
Russell.
You got Russell fans in
Yeah,
here?
see, no, you got anti-Russell
Okay, good.
fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So when I come in
You're
here,
welcome.
first thing that happens, YouTube, I'm always getting picked on about my Russell Westbrook. Reason why is because this dude right here, George, you see the dude over there that's doing the special work right there with the razor, like he like a razor specialist over there. You know, that dude is upset because OKC left Seattle, right? Now this dude right here, Santana, he's more like the Emperor in, you know, Star Wars. You know, he the dude that, you know.
So you're saying George is in his hype when he talks about
Yes.
Yes.
OKC.
George is always in his hype with OKC. Seth is
OKC nothing.
Santana is not, but Santana like to stir the pot. Santana is one of them people that he'll drop little stuff at George to get George going. The next thing you know, I'm spending the whole time in here in the shop defending Russell Westbrook, all because George is so biased against everything Russell Westbrook does. He
Wait,
can't do no right.
why? Give us your examples.
Why?
George.
It's because Seattle left because OKC just took the songs away from Seattle.
But give us your reasons why you think Russell Westbrook isn't
That's
as
not,
good as.
that's not all
That's
the
it?
reason.
That's
That's it.
But
Oh,
if
man.
so now he got to like Russell.
That's
'cause
my
Russell
main
is-
reason. But to go from there, he's a star killer. He's an all-star killer. Everyone's a
See,
league.
see now you know that's
That's
fake
what I'm
news.
saying, man.
That's fake news.
Everyone's leaving.
He's still the same way.
Oh no, you know people like y'all and people like the
Wait till the Rockets.
and all of the people on the news.
I bet you I can find people who are like, hey, I don't want to play with Russell. By that same token, I can find people who say, I don't want to play with Jordan or Kobe,
Exactly.
or
Exactly.
they don't want to play with LeBron.
Exactly. Thank you, Seth. That's what I need right now. That's what I'm not. Y'all not gonna double team me because you know what? It's not one basketball player has said that they don't want to play with Russell. It's been reported.
Wait.
Basketball
Hold on.
player said
No
that.
one has ever said that?
Nobody's ever said they didn't
I
want to
bet
play
you I
with
can
Russell.
find people who
I
have
bet you
said
can't.
that.
I bet you can't.
I can.
Find one.
I bet you.
Then
I will.
Pick up your
I
facts.
don't have
It's
my
not one
information
player
from
that
you right
said,
now.
Say it.
My information's not right here.
Okay. Here, you take
My-
the pad.
you
want
take
it?
the pad,
It's
man.
not one player
You
that said
take the
that.
pad. Oh my lord.
Kevin Durant just said.
I'll
Kevin
find that.
Durant's publicist said.
I'll find that. I
Okay.
bet you Katie said it himself.
No, he didn't.
I bet you KD said it.
Of course he did.
tweeted it in one of his burner accounts. I know.
Yeah,
course he
that's
did.
exactly what he did. He probably did it on his burner account because he got that
Who?
Santana.
so it's still him then.
When he want to start crap. You see how it's cracking down here at the firm. Santana can't even finish my haircut because he's getting a call every 2 seconds. So if y'all want a haircut on Friday,
You just gotta get out of your hype, man, with your Westbrook, man. Get your no hype.
Listen,
Get in the no hype.
Let's get into no hype. Let's get into no hype.
Yes.
The no hype is this. Why wouldn't you want to play with a player that's going to give you 200% on the court? Why wouldn't you want to play with a player that's not going to take off every play?
You're getting the L.
Thank you. There you go.
That's why.
Okay, so
Because
you got
you can't
so
go to the
that's
first
not
round
him.
playoffs.
That's coaching. That's systems. That
Oh, see,
goes
is
back to
everybody else's
episode
fault than
15.
his?
Yeah.
It's everybody else's fault, not his problem.
Everybody else's fault.
Come on, man.
He's
Be realist.
he's a common factor in every problem.
I am close already.
He's not
Different people.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
he is.
He's
Oklahoma
Yes, he
City is the common factor in all the problems. The players don't
What
want
do
to
you say
get
the
Oklahoma
Rockets do? What do
City.
you say the Rockets do?
The Rockets gonna be nice. I don't know if they're gonna win a chip, but
you see his tone change.
Hey, so if you listen to episode 20, what is it, 24? If you listen to episode 22, I'm gonna go back to episodes like I talked about the paradox. Houston is in the paradox, this new no hype zone where like minutia and synergy paradox. They are in
Nefarious.
and nefarious. That's a Latin character. That's
There you go.
That's Arabian Nights. So listen, Russell, James Harden, and D'Antoni have to win, and the problem is that all of them do the same thing. All of them think the same way, and it's pretty much if you're thinking with a rational mind, there's no way that you can think that they're gonna win. But the problem is they have to win. So this is a forced situation. That's why I call it a paradox, because getting Russell and Harden is a contradiction because they both do the same thing. So now one of them is going to have to act like a clownfish. You know what clownfishes do? When they lose their mates, then the other one turns into another mate. So one of them is going to have to turn into a point guard, and the other one is going to have to turn into a 2 guard. And D'Antoni is going to have to figure out a way to make this work. The reason why is because D'Antoni doesn't have a guaranteed contract. And because he doesn't have a guaranteed contract, that means he's got to coach his butt off. Excuse me if I can say that on YouTube. Gluteus maximus, for all you people that don't know anatomy. Okay. Gluteus maximus this year to keep his job. Because Mr. Furtada or Furtadas or Mr. You know, the owner of Houston, you know, we cooler, we water coolers. We don't know the people's name.
Yeah,
but you know, he is not going out.
Daryl Morey?
Daryl Morey is the general manager.
Okay.
But
right.
Tony Fertitta or Tony Furtada, he's a good dude. I love his style. He's my
Hakuna
man.
Matata?
With him too,
Yeah,
no
that
worries.
too.
He, you know, it's like this. He's like the new Jerry Buss. He's the 2019 version of Jerry Buss. He
Make your
wants
point.
to win by
Make your
all.
point. We've been talking for 3 minutes.
Okay, so you're telling me I need to land the
Yes,
plane. My
because-
point
yeah.
is Houston is going to
Garbage.
blow it up this year.
Garbage.
But you didn't give the reasons why.
I did. I just
It
told
was
you.
it was a hodgepodge of like.
They had to.
It was like,
Thank you.
okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Here's some facts. How many shots a game does Harden take?
How many?
He's
man?
first in the league at 24 shots a game, right?
Yeah, and you know.
Who's third in the league in taking the
Westbrook.
most shots?
Okay.
Westbrook at 20.
All right.
So you're trying to tell me there's 44 shots right there. So you're trying to tell me that both those guys have to concede
See,
shots?
you got-
Hold
you-
on, wait.
You
Wait,
getting your
wait,
haircut.
let me
You need
finish.
to clean out the wax in your ear.
Hold on. I let you talk.
Yeah.
Let me talk. So you're trying to tell me, so, hey, they come off, and they're saying, hey, we were friends, you know, we grew up and yada yada, we played in high school together and all that stuff. Okay. So you're trying to tell me that they're each going to concede shots in a game. They're both alpha dogs. You honestly think, knowing Westbrook and how you, like, he's got a killer mentality, killer mentality, 200%. He gives you 250% every single game. So you're going to tell me he's going to turn that off and listen to D'Antoni?
No.
You really think Harden's going to let, hey,
No
you
way.
can take, you know, I'll let you take 10 of my shots.
No
you know,
way.
from a guy who shoots 29% from 3,
No way.
and who shoots 55% from the line? You got to be kidding me. So, here's what's got to happen, but here's what's not going to
Break it
happen.
down, bro.
Is that it's still going to be Harden's team, and Westbrook's going to have
Yeah,
to
with
take a
Flex.
huge step
Yeah,
back for
man.
it to work.
He's killing with flex, bro.
Big time. And you know that too, man. He can't take 20 shots a game
Killing with facts, bro.
because he only makes
Killing me with
30% of them.
You're killing me with speculation, but I can't
That's not
talk about that.
speculation.
I'm not
I can say the same about you about
I'm like a
speculation.
rope-a-dope.
then.
I'm rope-a-dope. I'm just letting you go ahead and throw the punches. I'm sitting back. Tell me when I can talk.
So if I'm throwing speculation out at you, what are you throwing at me?
I'm not.
Speculation
I'm
as
telling
well.
you, I'm throwing hope at you. You throw
Hope.
us
I don't
rope
care
of
about hope.
It's a rope.
I don't care about hope.
Okay,
I just threw facts at you about shots in the game and percentage-wise
and
all
now
that stuff.
they never,
and turnovers. Oh, here's another thing too. I forgot.
But that's
Who's
not
got
them playing
4.5
together,
turnovers
Sam.
a game?
They're not playing together.
Who's got 4.5 turnovers a game?
You know what? I can't talk
Who's
to
got
you.
most
When
in
they
the
played
league?
together, they went to the Western Conference Finals.
Boom.
They found a way to make it happen.
Yeah, when Harden was the sixth man coming off the bench. Now Harden's the man.
So
He's the man.
You really think that Westbrook's going to take a step back?
No.
Westbrook,
That's not in his
No,
DNA.
Hey,
you know
That's
what?
not in Westbrook's
You know
DNA.
what? And you can't talk off of
So,
right now. Westbrook yesterday in the conference said, "We will do what we have to do to win." We
What
both
do you
have to
expect
say.
him to
yeah,
So,
and
what
you
do
know
you expect him to
Westbrook's
say?
going to say that for the first 2 minutes of the game, and then when he doesn't get his shots and he goes crazy like you just did right there going,
So
"Who's
that's
up?"
how you look at
You
that.
have to take it over. He's like,
So
oh,
people
I
can't
got to
change-
take all these
you
shots.
must have hit the part about when I
When
said
has
that
Westbrook
is
changed his
gonna be
whole
like a
career?
clownfish. You
Name
must
one
have hit
time in
that
his whole
part.
career he's changed.
You must have heard when I said Westbrook has got to turn into a clownfish right
He
now.
won't.
He has to adapt. He
He
has
won't.
to adapt.
When in his career has he adapted?
You're gonna say he's not
I would
because
say
you're just
so.
a hater.
I'm
I
not a
think
hater.
you're
This
close
is
to your
the
head
proof.
right now. Your head is just
His
on
whole
fire.
career,
No,
he's
that's
never
crap.
shown that to be true.
When is he adapted?
He has.
Never.
When?
He's never
Never,
adapted.
ever.
Who was the MVP
Never
finalist this
adapted.
year?
Not
when
him.
When did you
Not
know it
Westbrook.
wasn't him? You know who was? Paul George. You want to know why? Because he deferred his whole game to help Paul George out. You know why?
Did he
When
really?
Paul
No,
George
because
Did he
Paul
really?
George
Yes, he
can
did.
can
Yes, he
make
did.
more shots.
yes he did.
Because Paul George can put the ball in the
Paul
bucket.
George was an MVP finalist.
How did he
Paul
get first
George
game,
had
though?
his best season ever.
Nice. How did he
Why?
get first
Because
game,
of Russell Westbrook.
Because of Russell
Because
really?
of Russell Westbrook.
Really?
KD was an MVP when he played with Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook has never had a problem allowing the alpha dog to be an alpha dog as long as they want to be the alpha dog.
And you know what? Look whose careers have flourished after they left Westbrook.
And
Everybody.
because they went to
Everybody.
different systems after being
Everybody.
It's like if you sat up with me and you sat up with Mike Tyson and you spar with Mike Tyson, you gonna go out and knock out cats who ain't on that level because you experience practice on a whole nother level. When you play with Russell Westbrook, Victor Oladipo has already said that the reason why he had a good season the following year is because of the year that he had with OKC. Playing with Russell Westbrook. It's no NBA player has said that they don't want to play with Russell Westbrook and
Bet
they
you can
don't
find it.
like Russell.
Bet
And
you
you
can
know who
find it.
says that? It's cats who don't play basketball. It's cats who listen to all these little sports media outlets because you want to know who's the hottest person to talk about other than LeBron? Russell Westbrook. So they got
I was
to bring him
losing?
up negative. You doing it right now. You just hitting out a button. You don't even believe that. You don't even believe half of what you say. Who would you spend your money
Wait
to
a
go
second.
see?
Wait.
If you had
I
to go
literally
see
just
one
threw
player
facts
playing
out
the
at
game,
you.
you would go see LeBron over Russell Westbrook.
I said LeBron.
LeBron. You would go see LeBron.
Hell yeah, I will.
Okay, that's a good call.
So would you.
You know I would. You know I would.
See,
I got
because you're in your hype.
I
You're in
am,
your hype.
but I'm just saying.
If you-
But would you go see? But I would want to go see LeBron. But would you want to go see Russell Westbrook?
No.
You don't want to go see Russell Westbrook, Jordan?
I would go see Russell
Would you
Westbrook
go?
just so I can throw shade at him.
Okay, that's fine. But you already
Just
going
like
in,
to
so
be a
you're
heckler.
already going in there prejudiced,
Just
ready
like
to
to be a
throw
heckler.
shade at him, right? But you understand that he's the best ticket to buy for
Who
basketball
you really
because
see,
you don't
Kobe
get.
or him?
You know why?
Who would you go see first?
I would
Who
go
would you go
see
see?
both of them.
No,
I would go see both
no.
of
So
them.
who would you go see?
I go see both of them.
No, he had the choice. Who would you go see? Kobe or
That depends on what era.
Oh, okay, no.
If Kobe's in his
okay.
prime, I'm going to see Kobe. Ain't nothing like watching Kobe. But you know what? Westbrook is a byproduct of a Kobe and a Mike. So
He's a monster. but I still would
he's
fight.
a monster. So right now, when you go see Russell Westbrook, I can guarantee you're gonna walk out of there at this stadium and you're gonna see a player that put up 35 points or
Messed the
30
game up.
points. Who put up about
Messed the game up.
18 assists and about
Get
12
that L.
rebounds.
Get
So
that L.
let's talk NFL because I see that y'all.
Yeah, no, I was
y'all
gonna say,
hating.
you've been talking for a while, so let me
I ain't been
rebut.
talking for a while. You ain't let me talk. But go ahead.
We haven't let you talk.
No.
We're talking about the same
That's
thing.
The whole- you've been talking this whole
I ain't
time,
been talking.
man.
I've been arguing. Now let's talk.
So, after you give
There's a
your
difference.
soliloquy, let me give you mine to put this whole thing to bed. We all just threw out facts and information about Westbrook's career. So until he can change,
Westbrook
or-
win the championship. I'm tired of
dude,
this.
hold
I can't
on.
take this no more, Westbrook.
Dude,
I need
dude,
this. Westbrook,
hold
if
on.
you listening,
Hold-
I need a
hold on.
championship. I
We
can't take
literally
this
just
cats
let
no
you
more.
talk without
It's like a
interrupting.
karate fight up in here. I
See,
gotta
now
fight.
we're talking. Now we're talking into the show that we don't want to become.
Tired of this.
Your vape pop at the morning.
I know. I need help, Westbrook. Win the chip. If you're watching this, I need a chip. Go ahead.
Ain't gonna ever happen.
All right. So as we put a muzzle on you just for like 30 seconds.
It don't happen.
Okay,
Revolution
give me the
will be
mute button.
televised.
So Westbrook's whole career, he has shown to be one type of player. So until he can prove he can be another type of player, the only thing we can say is, hey, we've only seen you do this one way. That's all we have to go off of. So give me a year or two, so he can prove that he can be this different type of player. That can be, somebody else or whatever, concede. Then maybe my tune will change. So until then, the best information I have is what I've seen.
What if I don't care about your tune? Okay, let's take that. I don't
Hey,
care about your tune. I don't care about Georgia's tune. I don't care about
Bring it back to you,
Santana's
Lance.
tune. I don't care
Here
about
we go.
y'all tune.
Bottom line,
Russell's gonna win the chip, and I'm gonna be on Facebook and Instagram trolling every single one of y'all haters because it's gonna happen. I heard the same garbage about Jordan. My father used to say the same thing. I heard the same thing about Kobe. My friends used to say the same thing. Now I'm in the shop and I'm hearing this
Ultimately
about
like
Russell.
Kobe now.
ultimately, I don't care about.
People who know me.
Hold
know
on,
it's been
Lance.
like
I don't
this
care about what you
forever,
think
my
of me.
whole
I
life.
care about what you
Okay?
know.
Playing like Kobe now.
I've been a Kobe. I'm a Kobe historian, okay, and a Jordan historian.
Oh my lord.
I'm just letting you know. It's 3 sifts.
What did you eat this morning, man? What did you eat this morning? You are on fire, man.
I am.
Why are you so mad, dude?
Because you
Look at his name.
You-
offended me.
You.
You have offended.
How do I
my
offend you? I'm
family,
talking about
my
a player.
friend,
How do I
and you
offend
have
you,
offended
man?
my family. That was from Bruce Lee. You gotta watch. That's a Bruce Lee movie. He said that
Which
right
one?
before he started whooping everybody's butt in the movie. I think it's from Enter the Dragon. He said you have
You
offended.
were nowhere
me.
near Bruce Lee though, bro.
I am. I'm Bruce Lee Jackson Johnson. I'm just telling you, if I got to pull it out, I'll pull it out. If I have some nunchucks, they'll get it right now, YouTube. Can we go into football like the Raiders? Can we talk about the Raiders?
Oh, you like that?
Hold on. Let's get George's take on Seattle. George, how do you think Seattle's going to do this year, man?
Seattle, I'm kind of nervous because just the stats of history that once you're paying your quarterback, you most likely ain't gonna make the playoffs. But I mean, I believe in Russell, so man, we just got our boy Bobby Wagner back too.
Right.
So I mean, I'm hoping for him.
How's that offensive line looking?
I
know that was
I don't know if it looks any better.
Really low.
Well, that's why they got to pay Russell because he has to make up for the lack of the offensive line, right? So he's got to run around like his hair's on fire back there to make a play happen.
I don't know. That's when people get hurt, though. So we'll see.
Who does he even throw to? Does he still have Doug Baldwin on the squad?
No, Doug Baldwin retired. You got Tyler
Oh.
Lockett. You got Tyler Lockett back there. Tyler
Oh.
And you got that kid from Ole Miss that
Yep.
what is 4% body fat dude?
Yeah. That dude. I don't even know.
DK Metcalf or something like that.
4% body fat.
4% body fat.
I think football's gonna be cool this year, but not like basketball. Because basketball is so it's hard to stop talking about basketball because there's so much stuff going on that it's gonna make it so.
That's the thing, man.
Football's cool,
Off-season-
but it ain't like gonna be like basketball. Basketball like
Tell him.
the basketball right now is on fire, and football.
We talk about so much off-season basketball stuff. We talk about
The moves
more
are making.
off-season stuff than in the regular
Because
season.
it's hard to talk about it because the moves they're making. And football is like the same old. You already know who's gonna win. You already know what the division.
Do you guys like that a lot of guys leave teams and like, hey, let me sign a 3-year deal so I can go to another team in 3 years?
No, I don't give a crap. They probably get paid. They should get paid as much as they can get.
I agree.
Football is
I
like
agree.
checkers. Basketball is like chess.
Yeah.
Right now, football is like checkers. You know exactly what they only got certain moves that
Yeah.
they can make, and that's all that you see happening because everything is so strict.
If you ain't got no quarterback, you're done.
Right. Basketball
Running
is
back.
like chess. You don't know any position. Depending on the position, a player can move forward. He can move diagonal. He can move side to side depending on what he is. And if you're a rook, you can go baseline, or you can go up and down, vertical or horizontal. You're a bishop, you can go diagonal. You a queen, you can go all over. You a king, you can move one space all over. So and you a knight, you got an L that you can hit. So basketball has that type of movement vibe to it, where football is just like the same jump this,
Just
jump
like
that.
it's like for instance baseball. Baseball be more doper. They let the the cats flip the bat, do point, and make it more exciting so people want to see that stuff. Right now it's cool, but it's not as fun. They should make it funner. That's why people don't watch it as much. Like women's basketball, nobody knows it exists because they don't put no stars out there for people to know like what's going on.
I've been
Like,
trying to watch
we
it.
don't even know it's the season started. I didn't know they need to do something.
I agree with baseball,
But,
man.
like, right now, basketball is like on fire with like the moves and
Yeah.
this. And everyone wants to wait. Everybody can't wait because it's like they teams they really love. Like, oh, okay, yeah, my team is finally getting the pieces they need and all that kind of stuff. So, it's football's cool, but it's getting. They need to do something, man. They need to just do something.
I agree with baseball that they do need to like more bat flipping, give them some more pizzazz, give them some more
What did
character.
Griffey say? Let the kids play.
Yes,
So
sir.
that
Yes,
thing,
sir.
yeah, I agree. And even Bryce Harper was like, hey, he had a hat or like a shirt that said like "Make baseball great again." Like, give these guys, like, let these guys like do what they gotta do. Give it some
I think that
pizzazz.
if you're a pitcher, your job is to get that man out. That's your job. So
Right.
you should be mad if he hits a home run. You should get him out then.
Right.
Then you don't have to worry about it. You should pump your fist when you get him out. You know what I'm saying? Like
They
that's
do
more
pump their
exciting.
fists. They get a guy out. They do get excited,
It's
man.
more exciting, so
but then when a guy flips his bat, oh, let me throw at him.
Yeah, like
you
all
know.
the unwritten rules.
Yeah.
I'm all about the home run cam. I'm still trying to get that home run selfie. After you hit a home run, you should be able to stop and take a selfie, looking at yourself hitting a home run, and then you run around the base.
Easy.
Speaking of home runs, here's a stat for you.
I know. I just be in my hype.
What's going on there, man?
I'm in my hype right now. Okay, y'all. There's no coming down from this.
Here's a stat for you right now. The Minnesota Twins are the fastest team to reach 200 home runs ever. It took them 103 games to get 200 home runs.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about them Dodgers?
You know they doing it. Come on, baby.
Let's talk about them Dodgers. What you say, Santana?
You know they doing it.
Them Dodgers, I love them. And I don't have a Patrick on here to hate on them Dodgers.
Fan too now?
Don't throw that now. Everybody know I'm a Dodgers fan.
This is their year, right? They got to do something this year. They have to.
All right.
This could be their year, man.
It could be a year,
You
for
know?
sure.
So look, now that Georgian gave you a heck of a haircut, your head is shining, dude.
Is it shiny?
Your bald head, you look wide, you look
Is
smart.
there anything you can do? Can you edge
Yeah.
that up at all a little bit?
You
You
look
look,
smarter.
you look
Thanks.
smarter. You look smarter.
This is the first time I've been to a barber shop in
Look a little dapper.
Yeah,
a long time. I can't
Yeah.
remember the last time I shaved my own head.
Uh-oh.
That's
I cut my own face.
That's
Hey.
because here at this
Yeah.
shop you get conversation, you get cuts, it's flavor, it's a culture here when you here, man. It's not just a regular barbershop.
But you know, you could make a team, like you said, we could play, like you could make a team be an equalizer. Who you think is an equalizer to you? What team you think, any sport you think is an equalizer?
The Golden State back in the day was an equalizer. The Patriots
Oh,
equalizers.
definitely. And that's what I'm saying. They smoked John Wick. That's why. Come
Well,
on,
why
bro.
don't keep saying John Wick though? John Wick, that's just like Kobe and Jordan going
Man,
at
he
it.
sounded like
just
John
saying
Wick's a
what-
bum or something.
I mean, right? John Wick
John
ain't
Wick
no
is dope,
bum.
but not like.
No, John Wick is
No,
dope.
not
You
like-
had it
not
right
like
there
that.
when you said you
No,
ever
not
seen
like-
John
not
Wick?
Not like equalizer.
I haven't seen the third one yet.
The John Wick is dope.
Not
John
like
Wick
equalizer.
can be like stabbed with a
It's a
sword
suit.
going
It's a
through
suit,
his
bro.
body. In the suit, he can have a
That's suit
suit.
bulletproof. That's why.
He
it's
can
suit.
have a broken arm and he still kill 15 people in the
Do
room.
you remember when he said, "This guy's not coming back"? Put the glasses in his cup. He said, "This guy's not coming back."
Right.
Thank you, sir.
This guy's not coming back.
I ain't trying to say so. So look, YouTube, we gonna comments. Who's better, Equalizer or John Wick?
Yeah, let's
That's
solve
the
this.
Ooh,
one.
that's a good
Let's
one.
solve
And
this
no,
once
but what
and for all.
team you think is an equalizer though, and what team you think is a John Wick?
I like it. That's what Santana do. All right,
Hey.
so what's your team that's an equalizer, and what team is your John Wick? I'm gonna toss it out there. I
But
think,
they're so similar.
but-
No, it's because who's more strategic. Like when Denzel does something, it's all he knows what's going on before you know. What's going
There's a
on.
more planning, knowing that John Wick's in there, gun in your face. Like,
Yes.
get this
Oh, okay.
So who's
All right,
that
so you
team?
can say
Who's that team?
the Patriots are very equalizer-esque. You know, they have a plan, they stick to it, man. They know what they are.
And then guess what happens?
nah,
They always win.
Golden State
Oh,
Golden State is the
I
equalizer.
ain't like them. They always win.
Golden
not.
Here
No,
goes.
they're not.
Russell's like John Wick. Hey, who knows what we're gonna do? It's gonna throw a shot up, whatever, shoot a couple guys,
That's
whatever.
not-
It's true though, right?
Right? I got
Is
you.
it not,
I
though?
got you.
You know, I thought we was cool.
Oh, okay.
I just got
We
my
are.
blood pressure back down to 120
We are.
over 80. Just because, and now, I'm trying to get my head cut. I'm trying to enjoy
He has no
myself.
plan. Watch when he plays. He has no plan.
Can we get back to the,
Hey,
to the top?
let me just shoot.
I just want to get back to the top.
Hey, we're down by
let's get to the top.
we're down by 3. Let me take a
You
shot
know,
with
I won't
23
say-
seconds
That
left
is
on
John
the
Wick,
24-second
Listen.
clock.
Is that John Wick?
Yeah, Russell's a bad John
No,
Wick.
is
You
that
keep
John
him
Wick,
down,
though?
John Wick is going to go at you.
Is that
But
John Wick move?
my team that I think is more of a John Wick team is I think the Patriots is John Wick because the Patriots go at you hard. They sometimes look like they can be down. Like when they play what was that for was it Super Bowl or was it the AFC Championship?
It's Atlanta?
No, the AFC. Who did they play?
Yeah,
AFC.
too.
The KC. Did they play KC? Did they beat KC?
AFC championship game.
So they just flew through everybody in the
No,
AFC.
no, they didn't. They were down. Remember, with like 2 minutes left, and they had to come back. Tom Brady had a 2-minute drive to come back and win.
Okay, so that's my point. New England is more like John Wick, because John Wick is one of them people that he take hits left and right. You may think that he about to get his butt handed to him, his gluteus maximus handed to him.
You
and
can
then-
say butt on YouTube.
Okay, well you can say butt, but I'm going to say gluteus maximus to show my education. All right, because you know people already think you smarter than me because I got a southern drawl, even though I ain't got no south in me. But make a long story short, it's too late. they gotta fight like John Wick. They gotta fight like John Wick. Whereas Golden State, when they had off the Hampton Five, they flew. It was like effortless. The way the ball went around, the way they scored, it was
Golden State Warriors?
Golden State Warriors.
I said they John Wick, dude. They're
Nah.
shooters, man. They're gunners. And when you say Golden State Warriors, people get shook. Like, oh man, that's what I said. The boogeyman's coming. John Wick's coming.
But yeah, I got that point. But it's hard to really penetrate Golden State unless you LeBron, Cleveland Cavaliers team. You know, back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like what they did to Portland was terrible. You know what I'm saying? They toyed with Portland. So I'm just saying. So I don't know no other team. I think this year coming up and coming, the John Wick team is going to be KC because they lost a lot of players, but I think that you got Kareem Hunt that went through what's the name?
That's right.
And you got the wide
Sorry,
receiver.
Hill's back,
Yeah.
and they picked up another wide receiver in the draft, like a decent one.
But I still think Patrick Mahomes is next level, and
He is. I'm excited to see him play.
Yeah.
The sophomore season, man. This should be fun.
And what's it for John Wick? What's it for Equalizer 2 is what's his name, man? Number 9, Drew Brees.
Oh, Breeze.
Dude, he's so undervalued and so underrated.
No, he's not an equalizer. He's a John Wick. He's not equalizers. This is how I do my categories for the equalizer. Equalizer is effortless. He doesn't get hit. He's able just to like George said. He can plan it out. And everything is a flow like IP man.
Yeah.
Whereas John Wick, he take
Something,
2,
man.
but he give you back 5.
Time out
You
your
know what I'm
day.
saying? He take 5 and then he give you back
Something.
10. You know what I'm saying?
Something, I don't know if
He
that's
that
good enough
dude.
for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I compare that to sports teams, I look at teams that find a way to come back. I guess Golden State would be. Now I think about it, they would be like John Wick. They would be. Okay. Because with Portland, they were down
You see
by
that?
4.
He changed his mind.
But see,
See,
down the time,
he
man.
can change his mind, and I'm going to go back to it. It's like a
But
recurring
that's how I
theme.
do. I do that all the time. I don't think this show even came
Once
about.
we see Houston play this year,
Yeah.
he will change his mind.
Change his mind.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you know what? Damn, they better than I thought they was. This is crazy.
And that could happen. That could very well happen.
For your sake, I hope it does, but I don't see it happening.
What team do you think you hope lose every game? I hope the Cowboys lose every game. I can't stand it.
Same way, man.
I want to lose.
They get so
Cowboys
much.
lose
They get
every
so much
game.
hype and love.
I don't know why.
But I told myself we weren't to talk about it, so that's all we're gonna give them. They get talked about way too much. They are the most over-romanticized team in all of the NFL. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that to bed until they make it to the playoffs.
There you go.
If they do.
Definitely.
How's Washington gonna do this year? If you're a Redskins fan.
I'm gonna be in my. What's it you say? Your hype with that?
Yeah, be your hype.
Okay, yeah. Give us your hype, which is like your fandom.
Nah, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be like crazy. I mean, it's tough, man.
Well, you gotta figure.
Injuries,
Well, look at your division.
injuries,
Look at your division. The Giants are gonna be crappy this year. They just had Golden Tate is out for 4 games for PED use. They have another top receiver. He's out with a thumb injury.
Giants.
Hold on, Golden Tate went to the Skins?
No. I'm talking about in this division.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Golden Tate's out for 4 games as a receiver. Eli Manning is long in the tooth. They don't have a good offensive line.
The only thing we gotta worry about is the stars. That's it. That's it. With the Eagles.
No, really you're gonna discount the Eagles?
Yep. They're the blow pop of our division, man. Because they won 1 ring, they're the best now, and so they're the blow pop of our division. Watch it. I'm telling you.
I think the Eagles are going to win that division. I think the Cowboys are going to be again overhyped as they always are. Zeke is sitting out. By the way, okay, I'm lying. I'm just going to talk about the Cowboys for 12 seconds here. Zeke, everyone's like, hey, Zeke's, he's out of town. He left the country. They have a picture of him this morning. He's sitting with his agent at a restaurant 5 minutes away from the Cowboys camp. So he's there. They're just waiting to make a deal. That's all.
You're gonna get his bread. They gonna better pay him.
They better pay that boy.
But then if you pay him, but here's the thing with running backs.
I don't know why everyone's down so much.
The metrics show, the data shows, you don't need to pay these running backs all this money. They don't do all that they. Back in the day, they used to do a lot, right? Now it's like running back by committee. So you don't need to have this bulldozing awesome running back,
But
Especially when they throw the ball.
But Zeke is that bulldozing awesome running back.
He's good. I'll give you that. He's had the most yards, I think. What, 203 years in the league, I think.
I mean, off the field, the Cowboys are not. Zeke's a monster.
I think everybody should get paid. They deserve all that bread.
But see, with Melvin Gordon's case, it's already been proven statistical wise that Phillip Rivers played better with him. Phillip Rivers went on the air yesterday like next man up. The media tried to blow that thing up, and I knew what he was trying to say, but still, Melvin Gordon completes him. Zeke completes Zach. And who's the third one? Who's the
Hold
third
on,
one?
I'm going to disagree with you on that one.
Okay.
Because they have like sabermetrics, quote unquote, for the NFL now, and they were just showing that hey, you put any running back in these systems, it doesn't matter because it's a throwing league now. It's a passing league.
Okay.
Oh no, your phone okay?
Yeah, that's that motorcycle gun.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's running back by committee, plus their bodies break down after 4, 5, 6 years. You can't pay them after the 4th, 5th year because then their body goes to crap.
So this is why I think the NFL messes up. You got a position that you know that this is 80% of your offense. You got to have a run. I hear what you're saying about
not anymore. It's not 80% of your offense anymore.
But you can't have a good passing game unless you got a running game. You got to
I agree, but you need an offensive line. If you have a horrible offensive line, how's a running back going to go through the hole?
So you need an offensive
you need a clear offensive line. You need a good quarterback who's accurate.
So your offensive line ain't good for 10, 12 years.
You need that.
Right. Okay, your running back is good for 4 years.
About that.
Your quarterback is about 10, 12 years.
Sure.
Wide receiver is good for what, 5 to 8 years?
Longer than that.
8 to 10 years.
I'll give him that.
So then you pay him accordingly. For your running back, you load him up with a 4-year deal where he gets paid in that 4 years, and then after that,
you front load it.
You front load it, exactly. You front load it. That instead of you sitting up telling a person that's carrying the ball 2 out of every 4 possessions, and he's getting hit left and right and being knocked down, telling him that your position is pretty much useless. We can put any, like what they say in Tropical Thunder, you can put a nutless monkey up in here and then anybody can do this position.
Say Tropic Thunder?
Tropic Thunder.
Great movie,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So that's the same thing. That's the way the NFL are talking to these running backs. You can put any idiot up in here and they can run the ball. Le'Veon Bell is saying, no, everybody don't have that hesitation move like me. Zeke is saying, no, everybody can't be just this bowling ball running through these offensive lines.
But don't you think that's them in their hype, so to speak?
But
they're
they produce the numbers. So I produce the numbers, and then you come back to me and tell me my position is extinct. I'm gonna say, wait a minute, no, it's not. Especially if I'm in the first 2 years of my contract. So front load the contract, pay me heavy my first 4 years because of the position. Now I already know going into it, my 5th, 6th, 7 years is a pay as you go type thing. I'm paying you per year with incentives. It's all incentive laden. You get this amount of yards, you get this type of pay.
The CBA is up in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. They're talking about they need to restructure these rookie deals, so to speak, because you can't have Zeke Elliott with 2 years left on his deal saying, hey, I'm going to sit out. You can't have Melvin Gordon with 2 years left on his deal, hey, I'm going to sit out.
Yeah.
They got to change that somehow.
It does.
But at the same time, it's like, you can't pay these guys all this money, but you got to prove it first. Granted, you can say, yes, they have proved it, but you still have, you signed a deal. You have to play your deal out. Michael Thomas in New Orleans is doing the same thing. He's getting paid $1.1 million a year. He could be the best receiver out there in the league right now, probably top 3, but he's still under contract, I think, by a year, I think, or something, So, like in everyday life, it's just like any other job. Hey, man, I'm getting paid as a trainer. Well, I'm going to sit out being a trainer because I'm worth more. You do that, you're going to lose clients, man. You can't do that.
I mean, that's happening in the NFL and NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just think all brother can get, man.
Anthony Davis left on the contract. Like,
Yep. I totally disagree with that, man.
To me, as a fan, I don't get mad at the players who don't get that money because if they get hurt or they stop performing, on to the next one. They don't think twice about it. They don't. On to the next one. So once if they have a chance to get the money, go get your money, man. Go get it.
I totally agree with you. But then, at the same token, these guys want to sign these long-term deals, so they're locked up for a while, so because it's guaranteed.
Right.
And then if you sign that long deal, man, and then
that's true though.
And then the market keeps getting driven up. Look at these quarterbacks. You got Kirk Cousins making top dollar.
You're not even that great to do.
I don't know how Kirk Cousins keeps getting money.
Yeah, you got all these driving up all these. The market gets driven up, and then these guys get mad.
The skins.
But anyways, it's all good, baby. It's all good, though.
That's how Kirk Cousins getting that money. You got a bad contract to begin with.
Kirk Cousins
is a top 5
that boy
paid quarterback. And do you know who is like the 17th or 18th highest paid quarterback in the league?
Ooh.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. He keeps taking pay cuts every year. And you
want
to know why?
Exactly.
You want to know why? Because he cares about winning. He's like, hey, lower my contract so we can pay other guys on the team. That's what's going to happen.
He gets that money on the back.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Get that money on endorsements.
All that stuff. And that's what I'm saying. That's where Carmelo Anthony did it wrong. You try to get all this money, hey, I'm going to play for the money. Dude, if you win, Jordan is still getting residual income from winning. You know, Steph Curry's going to get all this residual money from winning. You know, prove it on the court first. People will give you money.
So
all these endorsements.
my thing is from Thomas, Michael
Yes.
Thomas from New Orleans.
As your you can't talk right. Hey, let's talk Westbrook.
Yeah,
and then put that right in his mustache.
That's what he
right
does.
there.
That's what he does. That's exactly what he does. He'll hit me with like 4 or 5 Westbrook insults,
Yeah.
and then he'll start cutting like, dog, I'm trying to cut your beard. I'm trying to cut your mustache. And I'm like, no. And he's like, but Westbrook sucks. But then, I got clients out there. I gotta hurry up. I can't. And he wants to start all this crap. Yeah, that's so great.
Hey, we're saying too. Do you think that they should make basketball going back to the game? They should make it into like a bracket, like the best team.
Yep, top 16.
Instead of saying having no East and West, because I think it's ridiculous because the West keeps beating each other up.
Well, what I say is you're gonna have
But-
2 West Coast teams in the finals.
But here's the problem with that is
No.
that it goes back and forth because then eventually the Eastern Conference is going to get heavy loaded, then the Western Conference is going to drop off. There's an ebb and a flow to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can't go off the cuff or have a knee-jerk reaction on, oh, hey, the East sucks, guys. We have a losing record making the playoffs.
But the East about to come back up though. It's a matter of time.
I agree.
about
It's going to
bounce.
balance itself out. It always does. You know.
I don't know. It looks like it's too shabby to me.
Well, I mean, when KD and Kyrie joined, that kind of.
Yep. You got Milwaukee. That's going to be up there. Toronto's going to take a step back. Unfortunately, I think we all kind of know that. Well, that's right. New Orleans is in the West. That's right. That's weird. In the East Coast, but they're in the West.
I'm gonna tell you, the teams at the East is gonna be.
Atlanta's got a bunch of young guys.
Atlanta got some
Yeah.
young guns over there.
Yeah.
I don't know what Rozier gonna do with Charlotte. Probably too much of nothing. Boston is back. Boston is back in the mix. You got Kemba. You got they signed another big dude. They signed Cantor, and then they already had.
They did get his Cantor. Yep.
They got some squad pieces.
Yep.
You know, Brooklyn is going to be they're a year away from being competitive. Indianapolis with Oladipo back is going to be nice. The Nate McMillan know how to coach over there. Milwaukee, of course, is the mainstay. Toronto is going to be competitive because Siakam.
Even without Kawhi, you think Toronto's going to make the playoffs?
Yeah.
What seed? Hype that seed.
6 to 8.
6 to 8. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Man.
6 to 8. Siakam is a Robin last year, but I think just like Kawhi's gonna make him a better player. Where you can build around him. I'm not saying he's gonna be your star player, but you can bring in an alpha dog or somebody on his level, and then you can be competitive. And you already got Laurie, who's a mainstay in Toronto, so they could be fun to kind of watch. This year I can't just buy one team NBA package. I'm gonna have to get the whole league. Literally, I was just talking to my last client who was just telling me when the Clippers come to town, when the Lakers come to town, when Houston come to town, we gotta go see it. It's a shame we ain't going to see the Suns just to see the Suns. You gotta go see
Are
the
you a Portland fan because you're from that area, like Seattle?
Honestly, I like Damian Lillard, so
Okay.
I guess yeah, but I'm more of a Damian Lillard fan because
Okay.
up in the Northwest, Portland and Seattle kind of like rivals, so it's like,
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying? But they're the Northwest team right now, so I like Damian Lillard. He's the dog.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're very underrated again. They don't get all the hype in the pub that not Cleveland, but the Clippers get. Watch out, everybody. Portland, I think, in my hype, I do believe that Portland's going to be like a top 3 seed in the West.
Oh, yeah.
And very quiet. Very quiet top 3 seed.
If not the number.
Yep.
You know, everybody's hyping on Jones on the Lakers and the Clippers, but the Portland Trailblazers have.
I think they got better. They just picked up Pau Gasol. Yeah, they got rid of
Well, Pau Gasol is not the pick. It's Whiteside. If Hassan
My
Whiteside.
boy Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Damian
Oh no.
Right here.
Oh no.
Did he wave him out? He did wave him out.
Wait a minute, that's fine. He broke up. He
He
made
do it
it
again.
so
He gets a rocket.
Santana, you gonna appreciate this. That Damian Lillard,
Oh, here we go.
Thanos,
Yes.
OKC. He was the original Thanos of OKC because when he did that move, OKC totally broke up right then and there. So yeah, I give you that. That's no hype. But
Yeah, I think
but
that
also
is
no
good.
hype. Portland has something because of their star being so bought in that, and they going back to Game of Zones. So Game of Zones, if y'all happen to be watching this still this long, we want no hype scene on Game of Zones, just to let y'all know when we talking about teams just like that in the barbershop. Y'all can also throw the Fern Barbershop in there.
Hey,
But,
baby.
but that chemistry, Portland has a certain level of chemistry.
Chemistry and Starts with an S, ends with energy.
Synergy. Yeah,
Definitely.
chemistry and synergy. They got that together. And that's what, no matter how much talent you got on the team, if you don't have that together, you going nowhere. So
You know that very well.
yeah, well, you got.
Is that a Westbrook?
Yeah.
Oh man.
When is Washington won a Super Bowl?
You know, and it's very well warranted because
When
you know, as much as you
Washington
guys
won
punch
Super
back
Bowl,
on him, he
when the
punch
Raiders
back
won
on you.
it.
Exactly.
When the Raiders won one.
I come with.
Wait, who?
Whoa,
Wait,
what
who?
team are you going for this year, though?
What Raiders
What team are you going for this year?
I'm a Raiders and the Bears. You know that. I'm always a
Raiders
Raiders.
and what?
I'm always a Raiders and the
Oh,
Bears.
hypothetical.
I don't have. Okay, so let me.
Wait.
So
Hold,
let's flip
hold,
this
wait,
to-
no. Hold on, real quick. Hypothetical. The Super Bowl this year is the Raiders and the Bears. Who do you root for?
No.
No. Answer the question.
He probably had both
Who I root
jerseys
for?
on.
Who do you root for? The Raiders and the Bears meet in the Super Bowl this year.
I would have to go more Bears than
Oh, there
Raiders.
you go.
I would have to go more Bears than Raiders because
Go ahead, tell us.
I have to go more Bears than Raiders. It's
Okay.
not like the Dodgers Cubs thing.
Right.
I'm more of a Dodgers fan than a Cubs fan, but I'm more of a Bears fan than a Raiders fan.
Okay.
But I like the Raiders. I love the Raiders. The silver and black, everything that goes with the Raiders. Old school, back when they was playing at Los Angeles Coliseum. You know, we had Plunkett as the quarterback, Marcus Allen as the running back.
It was a simple question.
Because I gotta put my flag down so y'all can understand why I'm a fan.
Go mess it up.
Because y'all gonna screw it up, so I gotta let y'all know that this wasn't just overnight. But the
That was a
Bears,
simple question,
I
man.
know, right?
But-
He took it back to the Coliseum.
So-
What?
my
He
fan,
was
my
like,
fan, I'm good. 'Cause
Yes,
I
sir.
look good. So this is how we normally
You're good,
do it.
man.
We're about to land this plane here with the No Hype Zone. I gotta show the shirt off one more time for Dennis to show my fade off because Santana is a big.
Who the Red Sox
And you
just
see
took
that?
3 out of 4 so
Hype,
far against the
hype,
Yankees.
hype.
What
and
is
then,
hype?
And then then Seth got to show his beautiful bald head that George had.
What's hype? That was the truth. They
That-
won 3 games.
I know, but
Out of 4 so far. How's that hype?
You just blew up Boston because you a Red Sox.
I just said they just won 3 out of 4 so
I'm
far.
sure.
They're playing the 4th game tomorrow.
I'm sure.
How's that hype when it's fast?
But I'm just saying.
They won Thursday.
Yeah, what about
They won
St.
Friday.
what about Houston
They
and
won
St. Louis?
today.
What about Houston, St. Louis?
This game just started. It's the top of the second.
Okay.
How can I have any information about this?
Just
Houston's
like-
up 2-0. I'm
Okay.
saying they just won.
Okay. Well, anyway, people.
I give facts.
His
He
team-
gives
Yeah,
hypotheticals.
yeah.
See what I have to deal with all the time?
That.
Lance doesn't change stuff up when he knows.
I do. I change it up
Going
all
back.
the time.
I don't care about what you think. I care about what you
We caught
know.
that on camera too, him changing it up.
He changed it up again.
We caught that on camera
He
this
does it all
time.
the
I care less about what you know, because I'm gonna still say
He does it all the
what I
time.
think. So look, I can reverse it. So you can take that how you want to take it. Anyway, hey, this show was presented to you by the Fern Barbershop.
Yeah, buddy.
We're in here with my man Santana and George, as y'all know.
Hey.
We had a
And a
ball.
tropical torpedo.
We
Tropical
talk
beastie.
football. If I had to relate my football to basketball, y'all asked me about my teams. My football go like this. I like Jalen Ramsey from the Jaguars. I'm not a Jacksonville guy, but he's like my Russell. Okay. Then I got my Bears and my Raiders. All right. So like I got my Lakers and
You
my
always gotta
Bulls.
get wrestling now.
I
Okay,
understand.
all right,
So
all right,
like
all
I got my Lakers and my Bulls, and then I like Russell wherever he go. So that's how my football go. I'm want to see
Wait, you said
Ramsey-
Lakers and
Yeah.
Bears.
Lakers and
then
Bulls. Lakers and
and then you
Bulls.
said football.
Lakers and Bulls.
Okay.
So I'm trying to show you the how they all.
Fair enough.
You just got Jesus,
How they, no, because you gotta clean out your ears, man. You gotta have your ears.
You said that's your football, now you talking about basketball?
And
Don't
then
you
baseball,
just have a jersey
baseball,
with every team on it.
baseball,
Every team.
baseball is Dodgers, Cubs. It's more Dodgers than anything. I really don't have a crazy baseball player, but if I had to throw one out there, I guess it would be my man for the Blue Jays right now, who I'm digging.
Guerrero
everything.
Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Yeah.
I like everything.
Yeah.
So that's me. But you know what? I can care less about what these cats say. I like them. I like sports. I like what these cats do, cutting hair. That's why I come to them. I like all barbers, but if you had to choose one, choose the Fern Barbershop.
Hey.
We want to thank True Tankless Water Heater.
Yes.
Thank you for all your support. You're
Yes.
supporting us all the time. Artificial Turf, my man Mike. Thank you for everything.
Do you guys have a phone number or like an Instagram page or something you guys want to?
They can catch us on Facebook on the Fern Barber, or you can come call us at 602-206-0843. That's for appointments. Me and George will take care of you. Come on in, have a good time. Beers, sodas, and all the stuff we have here. Come check us out.
For real.
You know
Talk
what I mean?
sports, talk movies.
whatever, movies.
Yep.
If you
We
guys
love
got
movies.
restaurants,
Plug George, turn around.
You love restaurants.
George always want to talk about me and what I'm wearing. Look at George. Look at George. Look at George.
There it is. Oh, there it is.
Instagram.com.
you guys got restaurants.
Nice,
we
man.
want to know the best burger in Arizona.
All right, what is the best?
is.
Oh, here we go. What is the best burger? That's my favorite. What's the best burger?
Ooh.
Where are all the taco spots,
What's the
Chinese
best burger?
spots.
What do you call a best burger?
You know, I like Gordon Bishop's burger. Gordon Bishop's burger. I love that.
Okay.
I have mushroom Swiss burger.
Uh-huh.
So that's a good burger.
All right.
You don't like Gordon
You're
Bishop's?
like-
Because I ain't said something like In-N-Out or something like he like, you know, I like
the
Gordon
best
Bishop's
burger is Red Robin Bacon Cheeseburger.
See, that's what I'm saying. Red, what I'm supposed to do? Red
You
Robin
eat Red
commercial.
Robin?
Speaking of
I have not eaten a Red
commercials,
Robin in a long time.
Wallflower,
Close it
Jeanette,
out
thank you
on
for
free.
all your help, for everything. We want to also thank Darwin Wall.
No,
Wall,
the thing we're leaving right now.
what's that? Ball So
Turn-
Hard.
Ball So Hard.
Ball So Hard. We want to also thank Alice, Chris, Travis, Dan, everybody over there, the whole family. You know, the Alice family. All
Patrick, sorry we couldn't
Patrick.
get you on for your Patrickisms, but next time.
James out west, what's up? Pee Wee, and doing No Hype Zone Midwest. Just want to give all y'all shouts out. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Again, thank you Santana and George for the No Hype
Already.
Zone. And this is
Already.
the end of episode what?
24.
And that's
Kobe
what's
Bryant, Black Mamba.
That's what's up.
It's the Mamba episode.
That's what's up.